All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings to the elect of YAHAWAH, which consists of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. YAHAWAH being the Hebrew word for Israel, which we are the true Israelites according to the Bible. All right, double Salakia. Blessings and salutations to you, Akim, out there enduring this truth across the four corners of the earth. Looking forward to the downfall of Babylon and the salvation of YAHAWAH. Speaking of the downfall of Babylon, as you see in the title, we would have healed Babylon. All right, Babylon being America, okay, being the land of confusion. Babylon, that's what it means. You know, going back to the word Babel, which means confusion. And as you can see, everything is out of whack in this place, from the children to the women to the men to the government to the supervisors, the managers. Just everything's out of whack, man, because Babylon is falling. Okay, it's on the way out the door. It's going bye-bye. All right, but I just wanted to read a couple of these headlines. All right, so you got health experts say, you know, that medicine mandates will be likely following full FDA approval. Now, I did read into it a little bit. You know, it's kind of like a personal opinion, but we know what it is. You know, through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, we know it's just a warm up to what they really gonna force on people. You know, which is that Revelations 13 and 16. All right, then you got deadly heat wave continues to rip through the Pacific Northwest, endangering countless animals in its path. You got St. Louis reinstating mask mandates, and more cities may soon follow. City of Mount Clair in California to require maskless city workers to wear, you know, that thing medicine stickers, you know. Vikings assistant coach Rick Dennison gone after refusing to get that medicine. You know, Philippines rocked by a powerful magnitude 6.6. You know, so you got a bunch of things going on, man. You got a bunch of things going on, but this is YAHAWASHI bringing his judgment and setting it up, you know, just as the so-called white man Esau is setting up his final move, all right, which is Revelations 13 and 16, you know. Also with you know, you're gonna have concentration camps, you're gonna have famines, martial law, race riots, you know, more plagues. There's many things, all right, that the so-called white man is going to bring through the power of YAHAWASHI. You know, so that's you gotta just put your seatbelt on, man. You know, enjoy the ride, get your popcorn, enjoy the movie, because this has been a long time coming. All right, now am I saying it's gonna happen tomorrow? No. But as the scriptures say, measure the time diligently in itself, meaning be mindful of the times, all right? But let me get this. This is Jeremiah 51 and 7. It says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken, right? How? The nations have drunken of her wine. Because what? It goes about spreading its democracy and its way of life and living, and you know, trying to have all of the whole world pretty much be under its rule, man. You know, live like it lives. Why? Who would want to live like America? You know, a consumer country. All right, obesity on a rampant rate. Me and the brothers was on the highway. The number one. I don't know if it was in the U.S. alone or if it was, you know, global, but the number one cause of death is heart disease. Then I think the second, like the top three was related to health, man. All right. Why? Because you got them spraying chemtrails and you got them polluting the water, polluting the food. They just tearing up everything. All right, they just tearing up everything, and then they want to go to these other countries and try to, feed them that. And then you got the number one incarcerated people in the world, and I believe it. Dang, I forget that statistic. I think it's like a certain number when it comes to the population, but it's number one when it comes to incarcerated people, man. All right, predominantly Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because we still in captivity. That's why we getting treated the way that we're getting treated, and we're on the bottom. Some of us think we doing a little something. You got your Challenger, you got your Camaro, you know what I'm saying? You got your Benz, you got your 24s and 26s, whatever you have, man. So we think we doing something. You just can walk around a little bit more. The field is just bigger. That's it. You no longer subjugated to one house and one field. You can go to multiple fields now. That's just it, But let me continue. It says, therefore the nations are mad. Yeah, because you go about spreading your BS, man. Getting these other nations, trying to get these other nations to live like you, to have your way of life. All right? That's why it's going to come down to the image of the beast in Revelations. That's this whole system, man. All right? This whole way of life that they have. They want to spread it across the earth. But like I said, the nations are mad, which is going to cause that third world war. All right? It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. If so be, she may be healed. Now, of course, this is ultimately talking about a future tense, but it's going to happen, man. All right? We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and it is lifted up to the skies. And hey, that's what it's coming down to, man. That judgment day. All right. Judgment day is coming. Everybody, judgment day consists of the second coming of the one who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, man. They synonymous with one another. See, and that's what people, they want the Lord to come back, or at least they was raised that way. But like the scriptures say, to what end is it for you? Have you been doing what you're supposed to be doing to be prepared when the Lord come back? Because we was taught he's coming back with, flowers and candy pretty much. You know what I'm saying? It's joking, but nobody said anything about coming back with a sword or coming back with destruction. We didn't have the truth of the Bible, of course. Where is it at? Is it 28? Nah, 18. It's been a minute since I came out with that. Let me see. Man. I'm going to search for it. But yeah, that's the lies we was taught, man. That's the lies we was taught. Like I said, I always look at it like Freddy vs. Jason, a movie where they suppressed the people who knew about Freddy so they wouldn't spread that fear to the rest of the community. They locked them all up in a nut house and was feeding them pills, altering their minds and their memories so they wouldn't know, you know what I'm saying? So they wouldn't be able to keep their mind. Where is this precept at? To have their mind, 10 and 34. Have their mind set upon Freddy to spread that fear. And that's how this was, man. But the Lord allowed us to wake up. And we're out here spreading that fear through YAHAWASHI, of YAHAWASHI, that knowledge and wisdom and understanding. All what we do is according to YAHAWASHI for the glory and magnifying YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. None of this is of us, man. Like the apostle was saying, like, we couldn't stop if we wanted to, man. The Lord ordained us, all right? He ordained us to put this word out, man. Okay, this is Matthew 10:34. It says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. That's judgment that's coming, all right? The Lord is coming back to bring judgment. Like he said, I will not meet thee as a man. So he's not coming the same way he came he's not coming in the same form, I would say. You know, he's not coming in the same form. He's coming back in his glory, man. All right. He done his part. He did his job, what he was supposed to do. All right. I'm going to grab this and we're going to close it up on here. This is 2nd Ezra 7:42. It says, he answered me and said, this present life is not the end where much glory doeth abide. Why is that? Like I said, everything's out of order. Everybody's doing what they want to do. Nobody caring. And prophecies coming to pass. You know, the love of many waxing cold, food shortages. Just wait till things get worse than what they are, man. When there's really no food in the stores. When you don't know when you're going to have your next meal. When they are forcing you, all right, at gunpoint or with jail, threatening you with jail or imprisonment or whatever, throwing you in a detention center if you don't, you know, comply with the government, okay? It says, therefore, I ain't going to even get on the alphabet, people. It says, therefore have they prayed for the weak, you know? And that's why that separation is there, man. The 1/3 and the 2/3, all right? And 144,000, you know, the one who the Lord chose and the one who he didn't choose. And the heathens who going in the mix, and they're going to receive that judgment as well, you know? But ultimately, our people, we can't, it's up to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI who makes it and who does it, right? It says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past, intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up. And this is what's happening a little bit now. But once it's all gone, like it said, once the day of doom is at the end of this time, this age, all right, the Greek word eon, meaning this time period, this dominion, this rulership of the so-called white man, in the beginning of immortality, because Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is it that followeth. In the previous chapter, the 9th verse, it tells you that. All right, so once the so-called white man go down, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans is going to rule, and that's when righteousness is going to flourish, and that immortality is going to come back due to new bodies and a righteous kingdom through YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, to where we won't have to transfer over our kingdom, because it's going to be a kingdom of righteousness, man. All right. But, hey, I got to get back in here, knock out the rest of this shift. Lord willing, you was edified. Keep pushing, keep fighting. You know, it's going to get tougher the closer we get to the end. Of course, we all know that. But just, you know, continue to be mindful and meditate upon the scriptures day and night. Hey, with that, I want to say, call law, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, Shalom.